What up, world? It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. I'm out here in a beautiful nature space with the birds tweeting and twerping with a P, twerping. I don't know, I just made that word up. Just tweeting and singing, It's a cloudy day. Cloudy still, kind of calm day. Had a little rain here and there, but it's kind of one of those kind of days. I'm out here by the creek, walking the dog, doing one of these vids. So yeah, it's an audio video because, to be honest, I have the leash in one hand and I have to stay alert. You know what I mean? I do use the 4K camera, in different circumstances, but right now I'm doing the audio. So anyways, thank you for anyone who's listening to this message. Thank you for anyone who's been showing a lot of love and support for this page, for this brand. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I'm glad we have some way to communicate and connect, to be honest, because quite honestly, truth be told, when you're walking in real life, it's not like how it is on social media. You know what I mean? Like, straight up. Like, I remember my mentor said he's met probably more, really deeply connected, relatable people just through social media, more so than how it was for, just maybe people they already knew or people that they were working with or whatever. Like from jobs and school and just, stuff like that. They had, bottom line is they're mentioning that they had to get out of their comfort zone and connect with those who are finely tuned and designated to connect with them. And what I mean by this is like sharing common interests, like deeply, people that are plant-based, vegans, into spirituality, into healing, into meditation, into esoteric deep stuff, all that stuff. Like truly for real, because it's different levels. That's what they're talking about, and I agree as well. Like because if you're walking, just because y'all have English class in college, it doesn't mean y'all all on the same page or y'all are all, able to really truly get deep, just because you work at, this 9-to-5 job, that certainly certainly doesn't mean that you're gonna, really have a whole bunch of great, connections. You know what I mean? So like my mentor, Ralph Smart Infinite Waters, he was saying that how the internet reminds us who we are. Like we find ourselves through the internet. You know what I mean? I'm not saying we're dependent on it, but it's like when we see other reflections, it helps us to get back on track, with our own unique mission. And, for me, it's just like at this very point and moment in 2020, February, like I'm at the point where I'm like, hey, I'm just, giving it my all. You know what I'm saying? Literally, like I said, the day that I began to go vegan almost three years ago was the day I really escalated, my evolution, and the day I began living truly a karma-free lifestyle, letting go of the past, cleaning up my past, righting my wrongs, making peace with my past. All that started then. It doesn't mean everything's perfect. However, it does mean that it's a neutral, harmonious, peaceful playing field. You know what I mean? Because of that. Now obviously if I was going to go do some stupid stuff like, whatever, just something stupid like throwing like a TV into an ocean and expecting, expecting the TV to still be good. That's what I mean, okay? But anyways, the point I'm making is like, I knew that I just gotta start giving it all. Like whatchamacallit. Come on. I've gotta start giving it my all. Because like nobody's coming to save us. I've been saying that. It's just like you gotta understand that truly, and fully. Because like even when you're like in the pursuit of like love or something like that, some real important, prioritization stuff, you know, people don't care. You know what I mean? So like that's why I say I'm just giving all from my heart and soul, because I know like I'm healing myself and becoming healthier, and I'm aware, I'm worthy to have people actually sit down and listen to me. I'm worthy to have people to sit and listen or stand and listen. You know what I mean? Like that's why I love that music, the 528 hertz binaural beats and 432 hertz binaural beats, ancient frequencies, because when I hear those musics, those songs, it's no words. You know what I'm saying? It's just deep stuff, And what do I feel? What do I imagine when I hear that stuff? I feel great. I feel like we're out in a big, where I'm supposed to have been born at, in some like African village or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like Narnia or whatever. I imagine that, me walking out there, being the king, walking like the amazing king I am, with just amongst the people, amongst the village, the tribe, whatever you want to call it, with high vibrations, great vibes, respect, honor, like just some deep, sacred, divine connection, arrangement. That's what I visualize and imagine. You know what I mean? That's why I come out here and do these dog walks and stuff, because this is where I'm from. You know what I mean? And like, I would be lying to say that I would want to be working in a basic job in the Matrix or whatever. Yeah, I get it. That's why I wrote, I get it, we're supposed to create our own brand, or, just figure out some service pathway that we're supposed to be doing, and like, yeah. So anyways, I just do these just to help vent out and just, to let it out what I'm going through, since I'm a unique vessel. I'm looking forward to the day, where, yes, I am speaking about the future. I don't care, but I am looking forward to when I'm older and, maybe even more so accomplished, and I have, a little bit of time to reflect on stuff, and to be able to sit down and for people to enjoy the information, the content that I have to share, on the main stage, aka. So I guess that's what I'm talking about, but yeah, I guess also that's just growing up or whatever, you know what I mean? Like they say, you slow down. Of course, you don't see 99-year-old people rushing and racing, drinking and driving, in shootings and stuff like that. No, you don't. You know what I mean? And I guess that's why I've always been different, because I'm an old soul, and I've never been into any of the other stuff. I've just been into classical stuff, no drama. You know what I'm saying? The drama would piss me off, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? And that's why I had to learn, don't even feed into the drama, for real. You know what I mean? That's what helped liberate me. You know what I'm saying? So like, like throughout all the stuff that we go through, you got to be able to laugh at the different, falls or disappointments or detours or whatever, questionable circumstances, stuff like that. Like, you just got to be able to move forward and laugh at it, because if you know you still haven't manifested like a real great level of stability and inner peace or whatever, and certain, goals or whatever, then you got to count yourself in the game, of life, because it's a long run. I wrote this down. I have this written down, in my spiral, in my journal, on my papers at home, that, hey, long run mentality, marathon mentality, every day, waking up with that every day, waking up, visualizing, seeing myself at 106 years old, as, the healthiest man and like the longest living man from where I'm from or something like that, with a whole bunch of vegan animal sanctuary stuff like that, That's what I'm talking about, Also, I wrote karma free. I have like karma free stuff written down. Freedom is my birthright. Don't hold that heavy energy. No lust. You know what I'm saying? Like I said about the whole porn and the whole agenda to sell our soul and stuff, like people that try to sell their soul and stuff. Porn, lower nature, living, lust, all that crap. Like, just already knowing what's up. You know what I mean? Like, it's a shame that we have to realize it this way, but it's the truth. Like, because people don't understand creation, true creation, from having, creating songs, music videos, to actually creating a family. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much deeper, and it's not a quick fix thing, truly, because like I said, this whole agenda, lower nature stuff, with the music, with the television, with the, foods, with all this internet stuff, it's like an agenda to get everybody just to get theirs off, get a quick one, you know what I mean? But like, I've already noticed, I was like, wow, all that stuff, it doesn't last. First of all, it drains us, and we're just left empty-handed and alone, honestly. You know what I mean? Drained, empty-handed, and alone, And like, on the other side of it, on our higher nature, rising into love, I was like, wow, okay, cool. I have a lot more, energy and mental clarity and strength and stamina and just better stability within me, just by being more disciplined and focused and respectful, and I guess that's the biggest thing I had to connect the dots with, because I'm like, wow, guess what? There is no quick fix. You know what I mean? There is no quick fix. And like, I don't know, that was just something I had to realize. There's like mainstream illusion, agenda where there's some shady stuff and it's not true. And it may be super viral and popular, and at the same time, in the long run, their mask will fall off, because I'm the one that's able to share truthful information because I'm always having my soul, always, so it is what it is. I'm always moving forward at peace, truly, toxic relationships, whatever. Had to let that go because I realized, hey, guess what? It's gone. People lying about me, hey, it doesn't matter because I'm the truth. Happiness, love, and joy, I don't need to be worried about that because I already know. I'm already aware of how that feels internally, and I'm not settling until that is fully reciprocated, understood, and accepted, by someone else. You know what I mean? And that's how we move forward. You know what I mean? So like, that's that. That's why, oh yeah, and nobody else is me. That's our power. That's my power. That's true too. You know what I mean? Like, this whole karma stuff is real. Like, if it shows you that, hey, just stay in your own world, stay in your own zone. You know what I mean? It sounds like common sense, but like, some people are involved in a lot of shady, sleazy stuff, and it has nothing to do with me. I'm protected eternally throughout eternity. It's those people that are involved in that stuff. They're the ones that they don't even care about us. You know what I mean? Because they see us and they're like, oh wow, this guy's so simple. He's so frugal. He's not in the chase. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's the whole race analogy, with the turtle and the hare, where the turtle is real wise and, it takes its time, but it wins. It succeeds. It actually prospers, and is the most abundant in the long run. Whereas the hare is just competing, super in their ego all the time, competitive, they just have a real hot head and they slip off and they continuously lose over and over again. And who knows, maybe down the road, the hare may ask the turtle to be his friend, where it finally admits to let go of its ego, to put it to the side, to be honest. So anyways, that's what I'm sharing about. Higher nature, lower nature, that stuff is real. You know what I mean? Because it's like, guess what? It is a rude awakening. Because it's like, you got to get real and use the common sense. For those of us that worked at different jobs and stuff like that, where it's just the same pay scale within a few dollars, for those of us who don't have these 4-year master degrees or 4-year undergrad and master degrees and stuff like that for a high paying job, we were in other scenarios, just basic jobs, just to get by, so like, if we really want to have a family, a child or whatever, we have to use our common sense. Because if those jobs that we're working for so many hours, 40, 50, 60, 70, however many hours per week, etc., if we were barely just getting enough just to pay our rent and just to have a little food and maybe take care of some other bills, a couple of other bills, then that should let us know that, hey, if we're still trying to force love, force having a family, then guess what? We should take note that it's not our time, because to be honest, how I stand for it is like, I'm only looking to have a family and to be with someone that's where it's on the same page and we got it. I admit it, many times I have been very anxious and eager and excited, in love or whatever. I'm passionate, that's who I am. At the same time, like, I knew that I've got to be established within, I got to take care of me, and like, I guess that's how I have that power or whatever, because like, so long as I don't give up on myself in life, totally, which I'm not ever, guess what? The love's gonna come. And like, that's why I was mentioning to a homie that, hey, like, down the line, with even more money, it'll be cool. I'll be able to have a lot more to give to those who truly were choosing me and showing me love and investing in me when I had nothing, when I have nothing, so like, down the road as I get older and I am a whole lot more stable and leveled up financially, there's probably going to be a lot of people, bots, whatever, coming out of nowhere, wanting to hang out, wanting to be like this or that, and there'll be probably a lot of phony intentions, nothing really for real, but like, I was just saying, hey, that's another main principle. Besides, nobody is us. That's our power. Just focus on our own inner relationship. That's how I'm seeing it. That's why letting go, letting go of always being so ravenous to go want to be with other, to be lustful, whatever, even though it's not going to get nowhere, even though you don't have the money to provide to have a family, even though you barely have anything, but you still have a good heart, but you still know you got to work on your dream or whatever just to let go, and that's why I'm on the road less traveled, because most people don't do that. Most people are lying, so for me, honestly, I don't even care like about people that I don't even know. You know, if you're famous, if you got a whole bunch of subscribers, if you have a whole bunch of followers, likes, this and that, your Gucci belt, this and that, I really don't care, to be honest, because my soul, my spirit, my heart, you know, whatever you want to call it, is alert and is aware, you know, of what truly vibes with it, you know, in a family way, whatever you want to say it. You know what I mean? So like, I'm not even worried about competing. I'm not even worried about, you know, gossiping. That's why I don't gossip on this channel. I don't put anybody's name out there. That's pointless. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, guess what? That's just stupid. You know? I don't even know why people do that. I don't even care if you got all these followers and likes and subscribers and stuff. I really don't even care. I don't care if you're a celebrity with all this and that. I don't care what kind of car you have. I don't care about none of that stuff, honestly. Like, yeah, it may be cool. At the same time, on a deeper level, you know, like if I'm still working and I'm still barely, you know, keeping my head above water and going through some hard times or whatever, to be honest, I'm not going to be focused on you. You know, I'm focused on helping myself. You know, so like, I'm aware of who is really true. You know what I mean? So I just focus on that information. You know, I'm not up here sitting up here trying to waste so much mental energy on, you know, vibes that I don't really mess with, you know? It's a waste of time, you know? And I already know about my response about stuff just from being in a toxic relationship that, hey, guess what? I have nothing to be afraid of, you know? That's why I would much rather just be alone and happy, single and happy or whatever, you know, minding my own business than stressed out, you know, in a toxic relationship, or to be doing this hiding games and, you know, and drama and sneaking behind each other's back with other people, third wheel, third party, you know, love triangle. No. You know what I mean? Like, that's why the sector, the tier, the niche, the clan, the class, whatever you want to call it, not even clan. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you know who I am. I know who I am. I'm aware of who I am. Like, I'm in an exclusive frontier pathway. So like, you know, with that being said, I'm grateful. You know, I'm grateful. That's all I'll say. Just for me to be able to breathe, because it's like I notice the differences. How come some of my mentors or whatever, some of the energy is like a lot higher frequency, you know, and it's like we're on the same page. You know, I know I'm aware there's a bunch of deep factors at play, but like, you know, I have a mind of my own, and my mind vibes with other like minds. That's all I'll say. You know, I'm not here to please people. I'm not here to like everybody. You know, honestly, no. At the same time, it doesn't mean I have to come at war or anything. You know, I'm a king. You know, I just keep it neutral. You know, if I really don't, you know, find anything super inspiring or something that truly connects with me, then guess what? I'm not gonna sit up here complaining. You know, I'm gonna just let you be while you let me be. You know, neutral stuff. Go our own way. You know what I mean? That's how I move forward. You know, and that's probably why I went through that relationship, because it showed me what I don't need to be involved in. Toxic relationship, you know. And it showed me that, you know, that's the farthest I'll go, you know, is in a true relation, twin flame, whatever relationship, you know, to go and see how ignorant we can be but at the same time, not be hard on ourselves because we know we're protected by love and everything's going to be all right, and those lessons will turn into blessings because it helps us in the long run, from not ever letting us become that ignorant with someone who we're not even romantically or intimately involved with or even know, It doesn't need to happen in general, but it's like certain things happen for a reason. That's how I'm moving forward, keeping my chips on the table, write things down, have my own common sense affirmations, just being I'm being a self-made boss man, so it's whatever. The right ones connect, you know what I mean? I'm out here combining heart, soul, mind stuff, material stuff, spiritual stuff, love stuff, family stuff, holistic stuff, health stuff, sports stuff, artistic stuff, deep stuff, esoteric stuff, like a whole bunch of different things, I'm versatile. So like, I'm always grateful when I connect with other beings like minds on the same page, because that helps us to like just forget about all this freaking crap, resistance or whatever, problems, challenges, disagreements, arguments, vibes, energy, situations that don't serve us, whatever you want to call it, little bumps in the road. When we connect with the right people, when we're connecting, present tense, with the right people, it helps so much just to breathe and stay in our purpose, to focus on us, honestly. That's why I say every day I'm so glad just to be alive and to be living a karma-free life. I'm grateful to have eternal freedom. I'm grateful to be aware that, hey, guess what? I'm worthy to have one great true love. I just have to keep working on myself. That's honestly it. You know what I mean? For real. Like one love, that's some powerful stuff. But I'll be cool with it. To have that one ultimate sacred divine love instead of trying to chase after all these different rabbits and squirrels, aka women, whatever you want to call it, and vice versa, women chasing men. It's so complicated, I'd much rather just have that one great love and allow it to blossom how it's supposed to blossom. I'm not fighting, I'm not chasing, I'm not begging, you know what I mean? I've got to continue to establish me, so that's how I move forward, to be honest. Because when you get out in nature, you finally get connected and realize that stuff. They don't tell you this stuff on the mainstream. Can you imagine if they just want to broadcast all my YouTube? They partnered up, gave me a deal, and they want to put it all over TV and radio and stuff, and I'm getting paid big bucks. I can imagine that. I'm cool with it. So long as I'm owning all the publishing, At the same time, that's probably the reason why it's not here yet, because a lot of times people, they have a lot of different contract deals and stuff, and most of those contracts on TVs and stuff, guess what? They're not gonna play, real stuff on television, on the radio. They'll play certain stuff. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm independent. That's all I'm saying. So, whatever. I'm always open to receive success and to achieve success. That's all I'll say, So, anyways, I'm just keeping it real, y'all. I'm finishing up the dog walk. Thank you all for listening. Y'all have an amazing day. Follow me on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram at Eternal Authenticity. Check out our podcast down below in the bio, in the description. YouTube.com/help make a difference. Eternal Authenticity, Authentic Squad. Thank you. Y'all have an amazing day. Links are in the description for health and wellness consultations, as well as donations to help us out. It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. Peace.